Let's make the giant viral fabric bow. You're going to love how easy this is and look how good it turns out. So there's only a few things really that you're going to need. I'll link these in my bio, but I got these satin-like sheets off of Amazon. They were really inexpensive. I thought this would be easier than just going to the fabric store and having to buy satin and not knowing how much to use. And then the other thing that I use is this bubble wrap. So it's already 12 inches wide, which means less cutting. And what I did was I took 40-inch sections of that and I did 3 layers thick. So the bubble wrap is going to make this very lightweight, but it's still going to have that stiffness to it to make it full and be able to shape it, and it'll hold its shape because I can't wait to put this in a tree. I'll do a separate video on that, but that's going to look so good. So the hot glue, what I did was I just put some tape, I taped the fabric to the bubble wrap so it didn't slide whenever I was flipping that over. And then I put the hot glue on the fabric. So make sure you're not getting the hot glue on the bubble wrap. And then for the end, all I did was just make a simple triangle and fold that over and glue that in. Again, none of this has to be perfect. So we're going to end up with 2 tails and 4 loops. So we've got our 4 loops, and this part is pretty important. So I'm just going through and poking some holes in the bubble wrap where we're going to gather it up and zip tie it, just because to reduce some of the bulkiness. So the way that we're going to fold these, just curl the sides around, because it's really important to get that divot, like that indentation in the middle, because that's going to make it look more realistic. It's going to make it look like an actual bow, like actual ribbon, and not just like a pillowcase like full of trash bags or something. Okay, so we're going to do all 4 of these loops the same way. I'll speed this up so you can just see how we're going to end up putting all of those together. Okay, so we've got our 4 loops zip tied. Now we're going to join the 2 sides together. So a simple trick that I like to use with the duct tape, we're going to place the duct tape down, but with the sticky side up. So that's going to allow you to kind of see what you're doing and position everything. So once you get it where you want it, then we're going to press down, and that way you're not having to wrestle with the duct tape and not worry about it like tearing the fabric with the hot glue and all that kind of stuff. It's just much easier and definitely saves a big headache. Okay, so we've got the 2 sides duct tape. Now we're going to join those together with a little bit of hot glue and more duct tape. Now for the tails, I attached a small piece of tape. I folded them over hot dog style and then just put a piece of tape to hold it there while the glue is drying. So you'll see me here fold it and then set it where I want it and tape that down just to double check and make sure that's where it needs to be positioned. And then I'll add the glue. So just another little tip just to add the tape on there, especially while the hot glue is drying. Now for the middle section of the bow, we're almost done, y'all. So if you're liking this and want to see more, be sure to subscribe to my channel. It's free. It'll help me out, and I'm looking forward to making a lot more content. So for the middle of the bow, we're just going to fold this around. I flipped it over just to double check that that's where I wanted it. And then so add some hot glue and tape like I said, just to help that stay secure while it's drying. And then I use a scissors so you're not going to like burn your fingers, but get that flipped over, and then you can kind of fluff that out, just double check everything, and it's looking good. I love the silver. I think it's really pretty. It's even more pretty in person, but check out the finished product. Like I said, I can't wait to put this on a Christmas tree. I'll be sure to do a video and post that as soon as I get those done. Thanks for watching.